Now, visiting flood-affected areas on the KwaZulu-Natal South Coast, Premier Thami Ntuli says they've received reports that one person died in a mudslide and that 4 other people are missing after being swept away. The mudslide took place at the Nyandezulu area while a car was washed away at Amanzimtoti. Ntuli says disaster management teams are still documenting the extent of the damage. Some roads and water and sewage infrastructure was damaged between Margate and Port Shepstone. Staff at a shopping centre at Shelly Beach cleaned out the ankle-deep water last night from about a third of the centre, which was ankle-deep underwater, so shops could open in the morning. Now, 3 people are allegedly missing after the vehicle they were travelling in was washed away during heavy rain last night in Longacres Drive, Amanzimtoti on the south of Durban. This as several areas in KwaZulu-Natal have experienced flooding, with Margate being the hardest hit. For the latest on the ground, we cross to our reporter Jade Pulser, who's there. Jade, a very good afternoon to you. Disruptive downpours have triggered some very severe flooding in many areas of that region, with the disaster management and emergency teams on high alert. What's the latest on the ground?
Well, a very good afternoon to your viewers. And yes, where we are right now is just opposite Ilovo Bridge, where that vehicle was washed away into a river. If Japan can just walk with me so that I can show you, this is on the opposite end of the river where that car was washed off. Now it is cordoned off, and police have asked us just to give them space, as well as the search and rescue teams who are inside the river, to try and find the occupants of that vehicle. What we do know is that yesterday, during that flash flood, the occupants were traveling on a low-lying bridge close to where we are now, and the vehicle was washed into the river. Now, the vehicle has been retrieved. Police are still trying to get the vehicle out of the river. Unfortunately, the bodies or the people remain missing. Now, we do know that KZN authorities, like you said, have confirmed that one person has died since yesterday. And the heavy rains have caused rapid flooding and mudslides, particularly in the Nkonyeni local municipality, that being Amanzimtoti as well as Margate. And this morning, when I spoke to the Premier of the province at Margate, where we were at, to ascertain the damage that was caused by the flash floods, he did say that they are going to look at investing more into the infrastructure, because drainage still seems to be a problem. But where we are right now, search and rescue teams are on the ground trying to find those 3 missing occupants of the vehicle. As you can see on your screens right now, community have also come out, as well as the family members who have been stationed here since this morning. And we've tried to speak to some of them. Many of them don't want to talk. They just want their loved ones to be found, whilst the community have also congregated, waiting to see what police have found. And this search and rescue has been going on since the early hours of this morning. They did break for a short while and then returned on site at 7 o'clock. We will try and speak to Garrett Jameson from ALS Paramedics. They have been also on the ground helping with search and rescue teams to try and find these 3 missing occupants. But if we look at the heavy downpour that happened on Sunday afternoon, I mean, in a couple of hours, it was really overwhelming. And this is what Thami Ntuli, our Premier of KZN, also said, that the local drainage systems effectively turned busy suburban streets into raging rivers, and those that were traveling over these rivers, as you can see on your screens right now, were washed away. Several trees were also uprooted. And the most significant flooding was really recorded along this area of Amanzimtoti, as well, far stretching into the Margate and Port Shepstone area, as well as a Shelly shopping centre where we were at. Submerged roads, surge of water that left several businesses waterlogged. A massive mudslide, as you said in your intro, also claimed 1 life. And that's what we are are waiting to hear from ALS paramedics Gareth Jameson, and I'm hoping that he will arrive just to give us more information with regards to the search and rescue operations. We do know that the river is fast and rapidly moving, so there has been concerns that it may have swept into the Olovo River, but we'll keep you updated with the latest on the ground.
Before we let you go, Jade, just perhaps give us a sense of whether or not officials believe that there may be more people who may have been swept away by the floods, as the word of caution has been consistently given about the harsh weather conditions that would follow in KwaZulu-Natal. Okay, we're going to have to leave it there. Jade Paulson, they're giving us a sense of the latest in a developing story. Of course, we will continue to bring you more.